They are the pillars of modern epic television. But which realm truly forged the greatest legacy? Is it the iron-fisted feudalism of Westeros, the magically shattered, monster-haunted lands of the continent, or the fierce, spiritual heart of the Norse world, Kattegat? The magic of Westeros is a curious thing. It is rare, dormant, or foreign. Dragons, the whites, and the faceless men are terrifying exceptions, not integrated facts of life. Magic is a cataclysm, not a career. It exists at the extreme edges, the wall, Ashai, or is resurrected, as the dragons were. This is the key difference. Westeros is a high-stakes medieval political drama with fantasy elements, not a world built upon fantasy. This kingdom's greatness is also tied to its greatest flaw: systemic incompetence. The reliance on birthright over ability, exemplified by figures like Joffrey or Viserys, combined with the incestuous political maneuvering, leads to its inevitable self-destruction. The defining archetype here is the feudal lord, the Tyrion or Ned Stark, a noble forced to navigate a toxic system, using honor or wit to survive. Westeros achieves its greatness through sheer scale and political realism. But for all its size, it remains fundamentally fragile, easily toppled by one man with a better claim, or one woman with 3 dragons. Now, let's step into a world where magic is not a myth, but a messy, constant reality: the continent. The continent's greatness is defined by the pervasive role of magic and the constant existential threat of non-human races and monsters. The realm is smaller, more fractured, and constantly at war, making it feel less like a unified kingdom and more like a messy Central Europe, characterized by the clash between the northern kingdoms and the monolithic Nilfgaardian Empire. The key to power here is not just bloodline, but magic. Real power is often held by the mages and sorceresses, who advise kings and control political destiny. It is a magi political landscape. Magic is common, weaponized, and dangerous. Monsters are a genuine, ever-present threat. The continent's mythology is dense. Witchers, elves, dwarves, and mages are reluctantly integrated into the society, often hated, but never doubted. The true terror is not one singular, far-off enemy, but a constant, grinding threat of beasts and the deep-seated prejudice between races. The flaw of the continent is its inescapable moral ambiguity and endemic racism. Every decision is the lesser of 2 evils, and the world is fundamentally broken by prejudice against witchers and non-humans. The defining archetype is the outsider, the Geralt or Ciri, who constantly walks the path between the human and monster worlds, rejecting the system entirely. The continent's greatness is its magical density and its realistic portrayal of systemic moral failure. Its world is richer in myth and monster, but its political landscape is a constant war of attrition. So which is the greatest? We judge the kingdoms by their core element, Westeros by the throne, the continent by magic, and Kattegat by the shield. Westeros wins for political depth and scale. The continent wins for magical density and character complexity. Kattegat wins for social mobility and real-world cultural relevance. To be the greatest, a kingdom must be consequential. Westeros is a political lesson, the continent a magical warning. But Kattegat is a story of unprecedented, real-world change. Its legacy literally reshaped the map of Europe and beyond. For the Saga Concord, the most consequential kingdom, and therefore the greatest, is Kattegat. That is the final, definitive verdict from the Saga Conquered. Now we want to hear yours. Which kingdom sits on the throne of greatness, and why? Let us know in the comments below. If you agree, disagree, or simply want more deep dives, news, and lore on everything Game of Thrones, The Witcher, and Vikings, be sure to subscribe to The Saga Conquered. Hit that like button, and we'll see you in the next kingdom.